Hey folks, the Hermit here at the overlooking the Cloister at Three Creeks. We got a happy, sad, happy post. Three-part post. Happy. Flocks on the rocks. The flocks here just cling to the tiniest little crack in the rocks. Look at this one. I mean, it's so happy. And yet, you can't even see a crack in the rock where it's growing. Pretty tenacious. Sad. Poison ivy. Starting to bud out, which means it's, it's putting its poison formula out in abundance again, and when you touch it, you get hit. Sad, sad, sad. And you can see the poison ivy, flocks in the background. It seems to put out these white fruits and berries and seeds that hang on all year. Those are from last year. Happy. Well, lots more flocks on the rocks. But the real happy announcement is, look at the explosion of green in the valley of the Cloister at Three Creeks. Today is the 15th of April, Friday, and this is what 4 days or so of really warm weather do. They've turned the valley from a tinge of green to a complete and entire total explosion of green. Spring is in full swing. Okay, that's all for the happy, sad, happy. The Hermit heading down to the Cloister at Three Creeks and gonna build some cool seats. That's the project for today. Okay, bye. Hermit here at the Cloister at Three Creeks, and I'm gonna give you another happy, sad, happy post. Happy pokeweed. Pokeweed is poisonous, but the tiny new shoots of pokeweed are like the poor man's asparagus. They are edible, and you can still see last year's big old pokeweed stem. Sad. Right next to old pokeweed is one of the bad invasives of the eastern U.S. multi-flora rose from Europe. It was imported probably in the vicinity of where I used to live, southeastern Pennsylvania, because their rose industry there wanted them to use the multi-flora rose rootstock to graft all their delicate roses onto. It works great. The roots are just about as indestructible as the plant, but of course they got loose and spread all over the place, and they're much worse of a problem in southeastern Pennsylvania. Something about the soil there, which is why that rose company was located there in the first place. All right, anyhow, happy. Well, happy because it's April 15th and every tree is budding out in leaf, although I'm up pretty high here and they're not showing a whole lot of green. But I just realized that with the sun as high as it is, it just seemed ridiculously high today. And that's because the sun today, April 15th, is as high as it is on August 27th, which is the dog days of summer. So, yep, the sun is pretty bright, pretty powerful, and pretty hot, and makes me pretty happy. Hermit, up above the Cloister at Three Creeks. Happy, sad, happy. Bye-bye. Ah, the berries on the... That's not elderberry. Once before I said it was an elderberry, but it's I call it an inkberry, and I don't even remember the real name of it. But he likes the berries. And he has no idea I'm here, because I'm stationary. One of those videos that you can run for, like the sound of the ocean surf. You can just run for hours and hours without having the old permit in the picture. But that's good enough for now. Hermit at Bee Bonnet Falls successfully accomplished today's mission, creating a front row seat. Alright, take care. This is April 15th, 2022. Bye-bye. Okay, got to do a fifth video to make them, you know, odd numbers, because I'm an odd number. Today's all about, it's April 15th. Today is all about making seats, but I'm coming to, as I'm hiking along right now, a seat that I did not make, but discovered. Cool seat. And it's right in front of a family of, a clan of May-apples. It's a rock. I've put a white quartz rock on top of it just to highlight it so I remember where it is. It's a rock with its own little seat. And yeah, I'll stop to sit in it in a minute. So a little bit about May-apples. They come in two forms. They stick up one umbrella leaf, or they stick up two. And the ones that stick up two umbrella leaves together in the middle of the branch between the two is the flower bud, where May-apples make a pretty white bloom in April, start making their little green poisonous apples in May. When they turn yellow, they lose their poison and they're supposedly edible, but I'm not sure I'd want to try that. Okay, sitting in my comfortable seat, I see there's poison ivy next to it, so I'm going to have to be careful as it grows. Probably pull it out or whatever. This is it, the Hermit, signing out for video number 5. Bye-bye.